I normally don't pay any attention to the show called The Spew. Well, let's call it The View, but I prefer to think of it as The Spew. They spew things. It's like a Vesuvius form of emesis. Think of some kind of this pyrotechnic barf fest of semi-literate, semi-coherent, and I'm being nice with it, individuals who do nothing but try by hook or crook to say something incredibly, inanely, insane, stupid, daft, ill-informed, something that will get people to hear about it and then comment on it, I guess, as I'm doing now. But I had to do this because I had to say this final word regarding January the 6th. And January the 6th was basically a bunch of people who didn't get a parade permit. It was a trespassing. There were no insurrections. There was no seditious conspiracy. It never happened. It just never happened. There was no way that a bunch of pot-bellied people with an eye patch and a Gadsden flag can stand outside of the Capitol and take over the government. If children said, and we're going to take over and destroy the government, because you would laugh at them. Well, that's what we did with them. Not to mention, if you pulled out all of the federal agents and confidential informants and active FBI participants from the crowd, there'd be 12 people, including the guy with the potbelly, the spare tire, and the eye patch saying, give me liberty or give me death. That was January the 6th. It's all they had. And you know the narratives that Trump somehow told people to do this. Even frozen face herself, Pelosi, along with her husband who was hammered. We'll get to that. You know what that's about, right? I think we all know. You know what that's about. San Francisco? Okay. Anywho, so there's this Whoopi Goldberg, who, by the way, Whoopi on The View was so talented at one point. She really was. She was great. She has an EGOT, one of the few, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony. She was something. And then, I don't know, maybe her hair fell out and she sewed in a mop or some type of thing. I don't know. She always talks about her gas and she's bilious and dyspeptic and she just doesn't say anything. She sits at one end, and then Joy Behar, who is, I think, 150. She's so old she farts dust. She says absolutely nothing. She is the prototypical termagant, the virago, the shrew. But of this, and the other ones, I can't even tell you who was on there. But there's one, her name is Funny Hostage, or Sunny Hostage, or Sunny Hostin, or Sunny, I don't even know. But she's a hostage. She's a hostage to maybe illogic or something. And they bring her on, and she used to have to read 4 or 5 times a day these lawyers' alerts. We would like to issue the following apology to President Trump, who no has ever been involved in the Glyphus incident during World War II. He was done on the grassy knoll and had nothing to do with the assassination. I mean, she would constantly have to correct some painfully stupid thing that she said. In any event, dear friends, let me bring you up to speed regarding this wonderful piece of information. And this is her face right now. This is Sunny Hostage, and she's about to say something about January the 6th for reasons that I don't know. So here we go. And by the way, if you're eating, you might want to spit that out. And lactating mothers and people with pacemakers are advised to consult a physician before watching this. Here we go. Don't say I didn't warn you.
I think we need to find moral clarity, in this.
Okay, here we go. I just have to say this. This is my favorite.
I think we need to find moral clarity.
Moral clarity. Right now, you see the look in her face right off the bat because she says, I don't even know what that means. Moral clarity. Nobody else. Moral clarity, pellucidity, limpidity. Moral clarity. Clarity to make morality clear. I guess. I'm not sure.
In this country. And
she, by the way, is the perfect prelate and poobah and panjandrum to identify and to categorize moral clarity.
I just remember after January 6th, you had someone like Mitch McConnell.
You had, after January 6th, remember, this is all they've got. Milk it. Sunny Hostin at Sunny. Sunny Hostage, here we go.
Placing the blame on January 6th where it belongs.
Mitch McConnell, who I think, is Mitch McConnell even, has he blinked recently? Have you seen him? He's in the paralytic rictus. Mitch, are you okay? Remember, he was falling down. Remember, the Senate was the biggest convalescent center anybody's ever seen.
Squarely on Donald Trump's shoulders.
That's right, Mitch McConnell. January 6th was on Donald Trump's shoulders. Now, wait. Just wait for a second. Just wait. It gets better. This is nothing. Wait.
And then you started seeing people backtrack that.
Backtrack that. Okay, all right, because maybe they realize it makes no sense.
And losing their moral center. You had
losing their moral center.
Condoleezza Rice, I believe, on this very show saying, we need to move on from January 6th.
Yeah, okay.
I say no.
She did. We are not going to move on because, by God, this is all we've got. And I am the smartest one on this table, and we have been told and instructed by everybody here at ABC that we're gonna milk this thing till that teat is dry.
You don't move on because January 6th was an atrocity.
January 6th, and I've got some films which I'm warning you right now. Please, kids, not safe for work. Please, I've got a video, and I know I'm going to get in more trouble for that because this will show you the horrors, and she may have a point.
It's one of the worst moments in American history.
One of the worst moments of American history. It is, and I will prove this to you. Now wait, now she's going to compare it. Now she's on a roll because somebody's clapping. Now, by the way, doesn't Whoopi on the side with that whole shaved? Doesn't look like something with dancing with wolves. Doesn't look like one of those, like the remember the bad guy who had that. Anyway, I'm waxing irrelevant.
When you think about the worst moments in American history.
When you think about, get ready. You know where we're going with this one. Get ready, friends. When you think about the worst moments in American history.
Like World War II.
World War II, she is juxtaposing, comparing what happened with World War II. I don't have to break down. You might have heard about World War II. It was in all the papers. Okay, World War II, it gets better.
Things that happened, like the Holocaust.
The Holocaust, as she said. She's comparing, wait a minute, January 6th, remember, they didn't get a parade permit. It was trespass. Nothing happened. You cannot wrest control of the government from the 82nd Airborne, the 1st Marine Division, for the guy with a potbelly and an eye patch, or somebody wearing a Valkyrie helmet and a Sonny Bono vest. So, World War II and the Holocaust, as she says.
Chattel slavery.
Chattel slavery. Slavery. Let me say that one more time. Hear me. Chattel slavery compared to January 6th.
We need to never forget because past becomes prologue.
Past becomes prologue. Somebody told her about this before.
If you forget any race.
Okay. Now let me show you something. Let me see if I can explain something to you, which I want to bring to your attention. As you may have a point. And I'm going to show you something right now, which I may regret. But when you're talking about one of the darkest days of American history, tantamount and comparative and concomitant with, an equivalent with World War II, the Holocaust, and chattel slavery, you see this. Get ready. Hang on. Now watch this. Please, look away. Look away. Look at the horror. Look. Dear God. Oh my God. Look. Oh my God. World War II. Dresden. Oh my God. D-Day. The Battle of the Bulge. Barbarossa. Leningrad. Look Look at the horrors of this. World War II, the Holocaust, chattel slavery. Look at look at the terror. Look at the two police officers by the door screaming, talking. What do we do? How do we stop this? What will history think of us? Look at the disruption of order, the terror, the freak out, this rampage, this human wall of destruction in our nation's capital. The glass broken, items seized, furniture crushed, the flailings, the fires, the shootings. Well, there was that Ashley Babbitt, but that's for another story. Look at this. Look at the horror of this. And there's one fellow in the back. I don't know what he's doing, the guy with the hoodie. Looks like he dropped a load. My friends, I had to bring that up to your attention. And let me just say something right now. Let us offer this. I don't want to say a prayer. I don't want to be sacrilegious, but whoever's in charge, I want to thank you for making our intellectual media enemies be a band of nitwits, including Sunny Hostin, who has done more, absolutely more, to help our cause than anything. Thank you for watching, my friends. Thank you for paying attention. I'm sorry for making you see this, but it's important that you know, as we say, the truth. Now, do me a big favor. Subscribe to this channel. 87% of the people who watch my videos don't subscribe. I can't believe this. Like the video. I've got to tell you this. And more importantly, comment as you see fit.